Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here with a collective new moon reading. It was the new moon in Taurus yesterday, and unfortunately I didn't get a reading out to you, but here I am. You know, these energies, they just don't stop after the new moon, right? After the new moon arrives, this is a new cycle. So the new moons always open the new cycle, and this particular new moon is in Taurus. So this new moon, what will it bring you? Well, it will bring you opportunities, I feel, for creative success. If you have been holding on to ideas that you haven't yet brought to the surface, or you're feeling stuck in some past failures, or things just didn't work out, now is the time to break free and start anew. So I'm going to say, with no matter what sign you are, embracing the fresh perspective and a new beginning and a new cycle, it's going to redefine your vision and allow you to give yourself to give birth to new dreams, new ideas, and new endeavors. And it is about being creative, but it's also about, checking out the energies that are around you in terms of your pentacle world. What are you wanting to keep? What are you wanting to carry on with? I feel like you made some releases under the full moon that has passed, and now you are about to embark on the new creative opportunities for success that you see out there. And some of these will bring you money. They will be pentacle successes. All right, so I'm just going to throw some oracles. We're going to follow it up with tarot, find out what's going on. I always use the moonology energy somewhere when we do the moon readings, right? So let's find out what is coming up in this new cycle for the collective, please. So no matter what sign you are, I will call out the signs and symbols so you know what's going on here. And I will call out the signs and symbols, and you can decide whether this is your reading or not. Tell me about this new moon in Taurus, please. What do we need to know about this new moon in Taurus? We do have patience. Well, I'll tell you what, that's what it's all about, right? And the patience here, it says manifestations are on their way. So I want you to be patient with whatever it is that you are hoping for, wishing for, or whatever it is you manifested under the new moon yesterday. We do have happiness. Oh, I like that. We have patience. Happiness is on the way, I feel. And we have new discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. You need to be strong, my friend. I want to say there are some of you who are kind of impatient with the manifestation, but I want to tell you that, look, you don't want to eat the bread before it's baked fully in the oven. It'll make you sick, right? It'll weigh you down. It'll make your gut feel terrible. I want to say that you need to wait for the bread to bake. You need to make sure that it's at the perfect point where you can pull it out of the oven. And I feel like that's going to take some strength. It's going to take some courage, determination, and perseverance. But look, happiness is on the way. I do feel like this new cycle is going to be one of the happiest cycles you've ever had, not only if you're Taurus, no matter what your sign is. And if you don't know how the new moon is affecting your sign, then please go to somewhere on the internet, maybe on YouTube, but somewhere on the internet, and find out how this new moon is affecting you in your energies. Let's get a couple of these here. We've got a new door that's opening here. The twos, they're all about picking a path, right? Now you can see, like, the decision you're making here, my friend, there is no bad decision. Because we see the sunshine and the blue sky, but you need to pick a way. You need to pick a path, and I feel like you're in some sort of preparatory state right now. You're preparing to maybe move through into some sort of new experience. We've got card 22, which is a 4. It's going to be stability, no matter what door you take. All I'm going to say is, when you pick the door, when you pick the path, you pick the lessons. But it doesn't mean you're making a bad choice or a good choice. No matter what it is, I feel like it is going to be you're going to get the appropriate lessons. We do have the Queen of Pentacles, bottom right-hand corner here. I think for some of you, what you're going to find, no matter what door you step through, is that you're going to get some stability. You are going to be looking at a new way to live in a new cycle with some new pentacle gains, I want to say. We do have the 8 of Pentacles here, and the 8 of Pentacles, of course, is working hard on the self. I feel like what you've been really working hard on, look, we have numbers here, 2, 2, 3, 3. You could be seeing 2s and 3s possibly. I feel like this tells me here that I feel like you've decided that you're open to love, that you're going to just leave the key on the counter, on the table, and I feel like you don't want to be locked down or locked into anything, collective, but I feel like you're ready to be open. Ready to be open. You're ready to open the cage and let people come and go as they will, instead of being the doormaster, instead of locking that cage and making that bird stay in the cage. I feel like you are about to be a lot more open in whatever this path is that you take. You're going to have to feel or be a lot more open with your love and with your emotions. And then we have the book of, this is a book of secrets, but it's also a book of knowledge. The Ten of Pentacles is in the bottom right-hand corner. So I feel like whatever is in here, we'll talk about that, but whatever is in here in this book, I feel is very important. It's a lot of knowledge or lessons that you need to learn. And like I said, when you pick the path, you also pick the corresponding lessons, but I think you need to be open to all of it. Bottom of the deck, we have a friendship. It's lovely. We have someone who's very loyal. Loyalty also is something that comes with the earth sign energy, so we could be talking about earth signs. We do have Pentacles, 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 right? 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, but this is someone who's very loyal, someone who, yeah, would like to walk with you, be by your side. It feels like somebody here that you're thinking about possibly in the future is somebody that's, it seems like that there's obstacles in the way between you and them, but I feel like these obstacles might be an illusion. I've got the 8 of Wands because the obstacles might be here, but I feel like you can pick up the phone and text them or call them whenever you want. Maybe you're blocked, but maybe you need a new phone, maybe you need a new number, but I feel like you can pick up the phone and talk to this person whenever you want. It feels like there is a friend in the distance here, and it's a friend that you have a lot of love for. The 10 of Hearts or 10 of Cups is on the bottom right hand side. This is someone that you either feel is like they've known you and your family for a long time, or that you've been friends with this person, and now this friendship, this loyalty is going to cross over into love possibly. Let's find out what's going on here. We do have the answers you need are coming. We have adjustments are required, and we have show the world the real you. So we do have the full moon in Gemini. Gemini energy, answers you need are coming. So for whatever questions you have, the answers are about to arrive. We do have adjustments are required here. I feel like you're going to have to collaborate or cooperate with whatever the situation that is about to arise. You're going to be walking through this door, and it's going to require for you to be, a little more even-tempered, a little more balanced. It feels like there's adjustments that are required here. We have show the world the real you. I love that it shows the full moon in Aquarius, because Aquarius will let the freak flag fly, and I love that about Aquarius. They don't give a crap who's in the room. They're just going to be who they are, and if you don't like them, they're okay with it. And if you like them, they're okay with it. Like I feel like this Aquarius energy is not only strong and responsible and leadership like, but I feel like this is it's time for you to stop hiding from the opinions of others. And I feel like this is what it's telling me here. You need to let people see you for who you are. We have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So we have Pisces, Aquarius, and Gemini energy here so far. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Take it as it resonates for you. We've got stress, and it says cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. It doesn't say relationships. It doesn't say your work. It says commitments. So if you are overscheduling yourself and stressing yourself out, it's time for you to slow down and meditate and contemplate a little bit. All right, let's get some tarot on it here. Tell me what else is coming up, please, for the collective. Tell me what else we need to know about the collective. Tell me what else is coming up for the collective under this new moon energy. Now, the new moon, as soon as it's here, like the energy doesn't stop just because the new moon has arrived. I feel like there are some energies that you need to be aware of here that might linger for a little bit. We do have the 6 of Cups. It comes up under the answers you need are coming. So somebody is stuck in nostalgic energy here. It might be with a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. We do have a water card here, right? Keep that in mind. So it could be somebody who's in water energy. We have adjustments are required. The Page of Cups tells me that there might be an adjustment required, and the adjustment might be that you have to apologize. There might be an apology that you wish to receive or wish to get. Take it as it resonates for you. What else do we have here? Oh, we have the Tower. Very interesting. You really are about to show people who you are. I feel like it feels like somebody here has decided under the new moon. I feel like you released a lot of crap under the full moon, and at the end of at the end of April there, and I feel like, I think it was April 25th, but it feels like I think you're going to surprise yourself that you really are far more flexible than you used to be, or that it feels like maybe that was something that you were manifesting, hopefully being a little more flexible here. The Tower is Scorpio energy, it's Mars energy, and when it shows up with Aquarius energy, it's kind of like Fight Club. I think you're fighting it. You're fighting showing the people around you who the real you is, who you love, who you like to hang out with, who you like to date. I feel like it's not only about love, but I feel like that's part of it. And I feel like somebody here is about to show everybody what is going on with them. I feel like you don't really care. The Tower is here, and it's a shift. It's a really big change. There's a huge change coming here. And I think the huge change is how you see yourself in the world. We do have the Seven of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's no more illusion, no more confusion. You are now you've realized who you are, and that, you know what, people can take a hike. If they don't like who you are, I feel like if they don't like who you are, it's time for you to release those people. I feel like the illusion, right? This is the illusion breaker, right? Because when the Tower shows up, it's because you've built some sort of really big illusion, so people couldn't really see you for who you were. And I feel like the universe coming in and busts the illusion to the ground. It busts through this confusion, illusionary energy, sort of. I feel like it's bringing your dreams into reality. I feel like whatever on the other side of that Tower is bringing some reality. I feel like you've been holding something under the surface here with the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups. It feels like there is nostalgic feelings that you've been holding down. I feel like you've been keeping them secret or not telling anybody or keeping them under the surface, but I really do feel like you need answers about this. You could be thinking about a soulmate friend. You could be thinking about a soulmate family member. It could be love. Take it as it resonates to you. But I feel like there is something that's about to be divulged here, or something that's been kept under the surface by you, collective, for a while. We do have the Page of Cups, and it feels like the King of Pentacles being here. Again, we've got more earth energy, right? So we've got King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It feels like for some of you, the adjustments that you're making, I feel is that maybe you're going from a place of not really wanting to be settling, and now it's time to settle down. It's time to settle down. You want to provide. You want to get your money in order. You maybe want to downsize your house or buy a bigger one. Maybe you'll trade in your car or buy a new one. But it feels like there are changes going on in your Pentacle world that might surprise you, possibly. And we do have the Seven of Cups, like I said, with this Tower here, which is busting down the illusion. Yeah, well, maybe we'll use a different deck. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. Let's find out what's going on here. Let's take a different deck. Should I use that one? No. We'll use this one. Tell me about the collective, please. Tell me more about what we need to know here. Me about this book of knowledge. It feels like, this person in the Seven of Swords is looking over at the book of knowledge. It almost feels like you're hiding something, that there's something is about to come to light that you've been hiding in this book of knowledge. Tell me what is here. There's some knowledge that I think you're bringing to light here. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the Three of Swords, and we've got the Five of Wands. I want to say that there is something that you're fighting yourself about, and it's bringing some sort of a truth to the surface. It feels like with the Five of Wands that you feel like there is too much competition for the soulmate, that you feel like you might get your heart broken. And the Ace of Pentacles here tells me, but you're ready to invest, right? The King of Pentacles is right here. I could be talking about you. If you are earth energy, it doesn't really have to be. You might be someone who is an actuary or an accountant, or you work at a bank, or you have something to do with money, or maybe you're a financial planner. Take it as it resonates for you. But we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel what's hiding in this book of knowledge or secrets here is that you're ready to invest, but you're scared to get your heart broken. And I feel like you're holding back. Like the Five of Wands is about holding back. It's about indecision. You haven't quite made the decision about whether or not you can actually keep this door open and give someone else the key. I feel like you're on the right path. Like threes are about that. It's about coming together as a community. It's also about being on the right track. I want to say that whenever you see threes, it's about your stability. I feel like you're really sort of in a stable energy, I want to say. Threes are also about the new journey being close, right? I feel like you need to have patience because you're about to make some type of decision, and it's a decision that's in your pentacle world. And this decision, I feel, is going to affect everything for a long while to come. Tell me why the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups is here. What do we need to know? We do have the Six of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So there is something here that you do want to divulge here, but you're keeping it under wraps here. We do have the Two of Cups and the Hermit. I want to say you're trying to find the wisdom, right? We do have the Hermit here. If you can see it here, the Hermit here was holding their lamp out to the Five of Wands and the Book of Knowledge. It's like, dare I? Dare I let everybody know who I love? So I feel like this is something that you've been scared to reveal to a soulmate possibly, or to your family, or to people that you've known for a long time, maybe a group of friends or a family group or something like that. It feels like you're about to reveal, or you're coming to the wisdom about, maybe I'm not going to keep this under the surface anymore, Seven of Swords. Maybe I'm going to reveal it to somebody here. Maybe I'm going to tell people exactly who it is that I'm in love with. We do have the Star, which is the wish fulfillment. It also is hope. It's hope for healing. So I feel like somebody here is keeping under the surface that they're hoping to heal something with a soulmate. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, which tells me that you're moving at it super slowly. But you do have the Nine of Cups in tow. I want to say that if there were a little cart behind that horse, that I feel like all 9 cups would be in there. We've got the Six of Swords, and it tells me that you've learned some lessons. The Six of Swords to me is like, I'm taking the lessons with me. They're valuable. I don't want to end up in the same cycle again. So when you disconnect from the chaos and you find some calm here, I feel like your wish fulfillment is what makes you calm. I think you're moving really slowly toward the situation, but it does feel like you need answers about something here. And I feel like you're not ready yet to ask the questions. So I want to say that with the Empress here, we do have the Nine of Swords, and then we have the King of Pentacles. I feel like 2 people have been thinking about each other, and it feels like the King of Pentacles and the Empress here. I feel like what you need an answer to is something you've been worried about, and I feel like you've been worried as to whether this person there's competition for them. Am I just going to get my heart broken if I decide to pursue the Ace of Pentacles? If I decide to invest in the Empress, is there too much competition for this person? Are they just going to tell me to go away? I feel like the Strength tells me you need to have some courage. And whether it works or whether it doesn't, I think that you follow through is the whole point. Now we do have the Knight of Pentacles looking at the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? We have a lot of pentacles surrounding this Page of Cups. We do have the Ace of Wands, we have the Fool, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you really have to be in a place of confidence before you move forward, because adjustments are going to be required, and you must be very stable and sturdy and confident in your energy in order to be flexible. Flexible energy is functional energy in a relationship. I want to say it's healthy energy. When you can be flexible about something and you're not making any hard lines in the sand saying my way or the highway, I think it's really, really important to have that. So I feel like somebody here is willing to be flexible about maybe offering an apology for taking so long or not being there. But I feel like what you're hoping here is as you move forward to this Empress, or possibly the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe someone who is Virgo, maybe someone who is Aquarius, it feels like you're ready to make some sort of decision here. And the decision is very exciting to you. You're very excited to have some sort of a new opportunity here. And I think it's an opportunity in the Pentacle world. I want to say that you are going towards someone possibly who is already stable in their own energy. Like they don't really need you. They don't need your money. They don't really need anything from you. But I feel like you're bringing the 1 pentacle here to offer the person who's in the 9 pentacles, the one who's stable and sturdy, the one who has their own kingdom. I want to say, oops, tell me tell Tell me why this Tower is here, please. So I feel like you're about to reveal something, or something's about to be revealed to you, my friend. What is this Tower revealing, please? What is the Tower revealing to the collective? It could be a Scorpio or have some Scorpio energy. We do have the Page of Swords, we have the 10 Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. To me, there is somebody here who is a friend that you wished for it to be more with. That's what it feels like. You're about to show the world who you love. And regardless of whether people around you agree with the person that you love, I feel like you're ready to reveal it. I feel like you're not only ready to reveal it to the people around you, like your friends, your family, your community. I feel like it's not only that, but you're ready to reveal it to the Empress themselves. I feel like you haven't shown your feelings on the surface. I don't see anything here that tells me that you've actually told this person about your feelings. This all feels very preparatory, that you have made a decision that you need this new beginning. You're going to walk through one of these doors and leave this door of love open and see what happens. Being more flexible in who you love, how you love, and whether or not other people see it is really not your problem. Look, Aquarius wouldn't be bothered by it. Aquarius isn't bothered by anybody, by the way. They're just going to be who they're going to be. And if you don't like it, too bad. And I think that's the energy that you're in here. Yeah, as you charge in here with the Knight of Wands here. We do have the Knight of Cups as well. And then we have Strength, right? Strength is over here. You're having the courage to make an investment, even though you think your heart might get broken and that there's a lot of competition for the Empress possibly. But we do have Leo energy here. We have Piscean energy here. And I feel like you are about to charge in on somebody. I feel like you're about to be brave. Look, Aquarius is brave. And I feel like they don't even know they're brave because they're just the way they are. And they don't really care if you think whatever type of way you think about them. So I feel like you are very passionately ready to head towards this Empress, right? We have the Knight of Wands heading toward the Empress here, and then we have the Knight of Cups. And I feel like you're about to offer a cup, but I feel like the Knight of Cups has their back to the Knight of Wands because I feel right now is where you have to find your bravery because there's the courage, right? And I feel like you've been holding back from your emotions, holding back your passion for a really long time. But I feel like now it's time for you to tell people, I'm into this person as a long-term relationship, and you guys can dig on whatever you want to dig on and figure it out and find it out, but I know what I want. It's like a realization, right? This page has their sword in the air, and the sword is like the realization. The learning or the lesson comes from the Tower here. It's a realization that I just need to be who I'm going to be and love who I'm going to love. Yeah, there you are. 3 of Wands, waiting on the shoreline here, waiting to do the right thing, waiting to get some stability of the mind here. We do have the 4 swords here. It's mental stability that you're waiting on before you move forward here, because I feel like you are very serious. You want stability and some sort of a happy, fun relationship with someone who is very deeply connected to you, like the 6 of Cups, like the soulmate here. So I do feel like somebody here has made a decision, and they maybe have made a manifestation over the new moon that what I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to talk to this person about, I think you're going to approach the Empress. Whether the Empress receives you or not, I don't know, but I feel like you're ready to go because you're solid, ready to settle down. You know this person has everything they need. You're ready for the new exciting beginning here, but I think it has to come with some type of apology because it feels like there has been like no communication because we have the 9 of Swords between the King of Pentacles and the Empress. So I feel like the King of Pentacles is telling me that you are ready to settle down, that you're ready to be a provider, that you're ready to seek things that are in the Pentacle world. And I think that you want to include the Empress in that, but I feel like both of you here are worried about it. I want to say that the Empress is trying to manifest you and is worrying that you're not going to arrive and that you are wanting to arrive, but I feel like you're doing it slowly, very, very slowly. It feels like something might be ending here in your past because of the 6 of Swords. Something that may have been very chaotic for you, I think is about to get, you're about to disconnect from that and go towards your wish fulfillment or this happiness of the 9 cups, right? We do have be patient, which is the Knight of Pentacles. We do have happiness, right? And I feel like that's what's coming for you here is happiness. Now, I feel like this person is someone that you know already because of the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like they're a friend. And at the very beginning, when I was laying those cards, I said, I feel like that there is about to be a 10 of Cups love between you and a friend. That's what it feels like here. And I want you to meditate and contemplate. Make sure that you know exactly what it is that you want. Nothing is set in stone. Mutable energy. Mutable energy is very flexible. So be very flexible. I think that's what keeps coming out here. We do have the sun. I feel like when the sun comes out, you have the breakthrough and you go and everything is fine. Look, under the sun, everything grows, right? Children grow. We've got the sunflowers that are facing us, so it feels like the sun is on your face, I want to say. But the sun is here looking at you, saying this is the breakthrough, that you're growing. I feel like you are growing in your pentacle world, that your pentacles are about to flourish, because when these two people connect, we've got Taurus energy and Taurus energy. These two people build a financial empire. I feel like you and the Empress will build the financial empire, or you and the King of Pentacles. It feels like you're kind of in this energy right now, back and forth. I'm not really sure if I should. Back and forth, thinking about the past with the Empress, thinking about the future. But I feel like you're going to come to a realization that whatever you want wants you. And I think you're just going to go. You're the magician. You're the captain of the ship. You're the one that makes all the decisions, my friend. It's really up to you as to whether you go or not. I am going to leave that right here. Some of you are not going to do it. Some of you are going to stay in this Four Pentacle energy where you're shut off, shut down, can't be vulnerable. Nope, no thank you. And I'm just going to walk away from here. You're not going to do this. You're not going to take the chance because you can't handle that there might be competition for the person who you want. I feel like you are in this energy here of I feel like you're very psychically connected to your Empress, because the Empress is quite psychic. She is the Queen of Cups after all, and she is the creator. She's co-creating with the universe. So I feel like this tells me here that maybe you are of a psychic energy. You could be a Pisces, or maybe a Pisces Aries cusp. It feels like that you walked away, but you're still connected to the Empress. I feel you're still connected, and it feels like it's become toxic finally because you can't stop thinking about this person. But some of you are going to go forward and some of you won't, and I guess we'll see. Let me know if anything makes any sense to you down at the bottom in the comments here. And look at that. That was what was under, somebody here is not going at all. Somebody here is going to be stuck in the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a place where you're stuck in the cycle. You can't change it. You won't change it. You have a choice to go out and get the Ace of Swords and bring something that was painful to an end, but it feels like you're not ready to do it yet. So I feel like, although this doesn't have a date, this reading, I feel like it could be somewhere off in the future. Some of you are going to decide to do it. Some of you won't. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming and watching. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out for now. Bye-bye.